Again, I'm just gonna. This is already all recorded. We can all hear. No response at all. Sahih chain that says that Talha was one of the killers of Uthman. Correct or no? Is this chain in Tabaqat al-Kubra by Imam ibn Sa'd, is this correct or no?
Is that a question to me?
Yes.
I'm making the negative claim here. The burden of proof is on you.
What?
I said I'm making the negative claim here. The burden of proof is on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here, 1 second. Yeah, that chain is sahih. I don't have the hadith DB links on all of them, but I do have it for the other one. So, also Dhahabi, yeah, I already gave the proof that it's sahih. In Siyar A'lam al-Nubala, he says it's sahih. Also Ibn Hajar, in one of his other books, he says it's sahih.
Can I respond?
Yeah, I'm asking you, like, do you deny this? Because you keep whining about how he's not a Sahabi and Allah will judge him. I don't care that he killed Talha. Talha was a criminal. He's a baghi. Killing a baghi is halal. What I'm asking you is, why did Talha kill Uthman? There's a sahih chain that says he did.
So firstly, we reject this on the basis that aslan it contradicts the riwayah that's in Sunan Sa'id bin Mansur and Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba that's been graded sahih that the Egyptians killed him. Okay, that's the first thing. Secondly, it contradicts what the Ahlul Jamal mentioned in what do you call it? The Kilab of Hawab, that scenario, and they said we're going there to do Islah, how the battle started. It contradicts that. So of course this contradicts the Sahih. So we throw this out. We say no, we don't.
No, this is Sahih. This is Sahih. There's no contradiction. They claim they're doing Islah. No problem. No problem. But Khawarij claim they were on the haqq. Like, what kind of messed up logic is that? I'm asking you, no, you didn't even answer my question. I'm asking you, how is Talha claiming to avenge Uthman when one of Ahlul Jamal, when Marwan ibn al-Hakam, who is thiqa according to you, that entire chain is sahih, when he admits that he killed he's one of the people who killed Uthman?
Where Marwan ibn al-Hakam says he's the one of the people who killed Uthman.
Here, 1 second. Just give me a second.
Yeah, but well, he ended up going to kill the guy. Like, what the hell? How do you expect me to take the testimony of a guy who you go on and murder?
Yeah, here. Because he's thiqa according to you. If you pull up Marwan ibn al-Hakam in your books, he's thiqa. He's a reliable narrator. He's one of Rajal al-Bukhari. روى جماعة عنه ولفظ عبد حميد بن صالح عنه هذا أعان على عثمان ولا أطلب بثأري بعد اليوم. He's like, this man helped to kill Uthman, and I will not demand vengeance after this day. قلت قتل طلحة في الوزور بمنزلة قاتل علي. قال خليفة بن خياط حدثنا من سمع جويرية ابن أسماء عن يحيى بن سعيد عن عمه أن مروان رمى طلحة بسهم فقتله ثم التفت إلى آبان the son of عثمان فقال قد كفيناك بعض قتلة أبيك. The footnote. وأخرجه خليفة بن حياط في تاريخه من طريق معاذ بن هشام عن أبيه عن قتادة عن الجارود عن أبي سيرة قال نظر مروان بن الحكم إلى طلحة بن عبيد الله يوم الجمل فقال لا أطلب بثأري بعد اليوم فرماه بسهم وقتله وإسناده صحيح كما قال الخياط في الإصابة. الحافظ في الإصابة. Ibn Hajar says this is sahih. So how is one of the killers of Uthman demanding vengeance for Uthman? Also, Marwan is Uthman's cousin. He's one of the people who has the what's it called, the wilayah or whatever for Uthman. Also, let's go back to the burden of proof that you claim is on me. Tabaqat al-Kubra. أخبرني موسى بن إسماعيل. Musa ibn Ismail, this is his bio, I believe. Thiqa or Hasan. Second narrator, حدثني جويرية ابن أسماء. He's also reliable. Third one, Nafi'. Nafi' is also reliable. So the sanad is fine. Literally, Ibn Hajar says the sanad is fine. Dhahabi accepted it. So can you explain to me why this hypocrite is demanding vengeance for Uthman when he's literally one of the people who killed him, according to one of your authentic, reliable narrators?
So again, I've asked you, do you seriously expect to take the testimony of a man who ended up killing him later?
He's one of, he's one of your narrators. He's one of your, so is he not a reliable narrator? Hang on, is he a reliable narrator, yes or no?
Hold on, and now you're asking a second question. Do you want the first one or the second one?
I asked, sure, go ahead, finish. No actual answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So again, what we're asking for is that, or at least the point that I'm making, you must be insane to take the testimony of a man, he ends up killing him. Okay? So imagine me, I have nothing good to say about you. Even though I'm a trustworthy person, I have nothing good to say about you. You seriously expect to do iqamatul hujjah on the statements of Uzayr when he has nothing to say good about Sayf? Are you serious?
Where did you get this qaida from? This is not a qaida in hadith that you can reject a hadith because you don't like someone's bias. Look at what I just posted. Hang on, look at what I just posted. Let's look at what your ulama say about Marwan ibn al-Hakam, the Khalifa, Amir al-Mu'mineen. Right? Give me a second to stream it. Like, what is this cope? Oh, he literally killed him. Yeah, Zubair is literally fighting Imam Ali. You think I'm going to accept his bias for his justification for his war with Imam Ali?
What are you talking
about? Look at this. Al-Ism, Marwan ibn al-Hakam ibn Abi al-As ibn Umayyah ibn Abd Shams ibn Abd Munaf ibn Qusay. Marwan ibn al-Hakam. Al-Rutbah, Saduq Hasan al-Hadith. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani لا تثبت له صحبة. He's not a Sahabi. الذهبي لم يصح له سماع من النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. He didn't hear from the Prophet. Urwa ibn Zubair. MashaAllah. Urwa, the son of Zubair, Aisha's nephew. لا يتهم في الحديث. Marwan لا يتهم. He cannot be accused, which is what you're doing right now. Malik ibn Anas اعتمد حديثه. Malik ibn Anas, one of your imams, accepted him. Muhammad ibn Ismail Bukhari لم يرى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. He's not a Sahabi. We're not arguing he's a Sahabi. We're just showing you that he's thiqa. And that he says this is the man who killed, one of the people who killed Uthman. Honestly, bro, it's embarrassing. You come all the way to Basra. Yo, let's avenge Uthman. You're one of the people who killed him. What the hell? Like, how does this make any sense? It's embarrassing, bro. These are your Ashara al-Mubashara. One of them is helping to kill the other one and they're all in Jannah. Go ahead and respond.
Yeah, so again, I told you. مثلا. You, and I'm giving this as an example, you have nothing good to say about me. For example, I don't know if you do, I don't know what's in your heart. And you're a trustworthy person. Are you going to go to biased testimony? You just killed the man, flipping 1 hour later. You want to take his biased testimony? Are you serious?
So there you go. You're right. You're absolutely right. Talha just killed Uthman, right? Because here's a hadith from someone who's not Marwan ibn Hakam.
I'm talking about Marwan.
Here. No, listen. Here's another one. No, we're talking about Talha. My point is that Talha killed Uthman, and I gave you a sahih chain for it. So now you've made up your own standard with your bias, and now you're asking me, bring proof that Marwan is not reliable. He's one of Rijal al-Bukhari. So here, look at this. So this is another hadith. I posted this one early in the debate. You just ignored everything I sent. This is al-Mustadrak al-Sahihain, and you can go back and see that I quoted it in the debate. It says, حدثنا أبو بكر بن إسحاق الفقيه وعلي بن حمشاد قال ثنى بشر بن موسى ثنى الحميدي ثنى سفيان ثنى أبو موسى يعني إسرائيل بن موسى قال سمعت الحسن يقول حسن البصري جاء طلحة والزبير إلى البصرة فقال لهم الناس ما جاءكم why are you here قالوا نطلب دم عثمان قال الحسن حسن البصري one of the تابعين أيا سبحان الله أفما كان للقوم عقول فيقولون والله ما قتل عثمان غيركم. Do these people not have minds? They say you're claiming you're here to avenge Uthman and you're the people who killed him. I also quoted the one from Tarikh al-Medina. You never even addressed that one. From Tarikh al-Medina also has a sahih chain. Multiple sahih reports that say Talha had a role in the death of Uthman. Marwan literally says, I will never demand vengeance after this. Also, what an amazing point you made up. Like, would you accept that narration? No, don't give me aql over naql. Can't weaken one of the rijal of Bukhari whenever you feel like it. So you demand us for history, and then when we bring it, you don't even respond. Yeah, respond. Go ahead.
Yeah. So again, what we're telling you, first, I'm going to ask you, when did I say that Marwan ibn al-Hakam is da'if? I never said that. Again, strawman. That's the first point.
So this narration is authentic. 1 second. So this narration is authentic.
Please don't interrupt me. You said I'll respond and now you're interrupting.
But you never answered the question. I'm asking you, is this narration authentic?
Have some sabr. You asked for a response and you're cutting me off.
I asked you 6 times. Answer the question. Is this narration authentic? I just ran through the rijal with you. There's one without Marwan. There's one without Marwan ibn al-Hakam. Go ahead, answer it.
Okay, I'm in the middle of answering your question and you can't help but cut. So again, this is biased testimony, Sayf. Biased testimony. When I go to one of your opponents, I don't know who any of your enemies or people who hate you on Discord are. Do you expect them to
bring a source? Stop giving me conjecture. I asked you if the report is sahih. Bring me a tasheeh. The same way you were demanding tasheeh. You're like, bring me a tasheeh of a scholar. I brought you tasheeh. Now you're coping.
Nobody's coping. Hold on.
Answer the question. Is the chain good? Yes or no?
Hold on 1 second.
Is the chain good? Yes or no? Answer
Is
the
aql this
question.
one?
Answer my question first. No, I said naql takes precedence over aql. We brought a sahih hadith that says that Talha killed Marwan. It's over. GG. He's one of Rajal al-Bukhari. You want to read? Oh, he has a bias. Bro, look at most of the merits of Aisha come from Aisha. You want to talk about bias? What is this? Where is Tarikh al-Medina? Yeah, I quoted a narration from Tarikh al-Medina, also with the Sahih chain. It doesn't have Marwan ibn al-Hakam. The one from al-Mustadrak I just quoted doesn't have Marwan ibn al-Hakam. So you're literally coping. You're like, oh, the bias. Okay, so we reject the merits of Aisha because they all come from Aisha? Do we reject the merits of Abu Bakr when it's his daughter narrating his merits? Go ahead, answer. I've been waiting like this entire cross-examination. You've never answered my question. You tried to... Tasheeh. Wallahi, want tasheeh, we bring you tasheeh, and then you quote for the tasheeh.
Okay, are you going to let me speak, or are you just going to keep talking?
Question.
Thank you. So again, let me repeat for the billionth time, ya Sayf, because you want to just ask a million questions while I'm halfway answering your first question. I've told you this is biased testimony, ya Sayf. If your brother, let's say, I'm going to give aql on you because aql is your hujjah. Okay, you're destroying your usul by rejecting this, and I'm going to have this on replay, laughing at you the fact that you rejected aql.
Answer the question. You can keep talking, but you can't answer the question. I asked you clearly: is this change sahih? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
I'm answering you.
I don't care. I don't care what your aql says. Answer the question: is this chain sahih? Here, this one doesn't even have Marwan. Stop coping for Marwan. Muhammad ibn Mansur from Ja'far ibn Sulaiman al-Dhuba'i from Auf. He said the most offensive Sahabi against Uthman was Talha. I can also link the Hadith DB for these guys if you want.
What? The most defensive Sahabi against Uthman was Talha?
The most offensive Sahabi against Uthman was Talha. Uthman's own cousin, his wali, Marwan ibn al-Hakam, narrates with multiple sahih chains. This is the man who killed Uthman. I have avenged Uthman.
Okay, so I'm asking you a question. Somebody being offensive, does that mean he murdered him? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Bro, forget Marwan. You keep ignoring. I don't know. You don't understand English, or are you just that scared? Does this second narration have Marwan in it? Answer the question.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. Does somebody being the most offensive
responding to questions with questions? Does this second chain have Marwan? I'm asking you very clearly. Here, حدثنا محمد بن منصور حدثنا جعفر بن سليمان الضبعي عن عوف قال كان أشد الصحابة على عثمان طلحة بن عبيد الله.
Are you done?
Answer the question. Is this chain sahih? Yes or no?
This specific say, what does it say? Because the chain.
I just read it out for you, bro. Quit coping. Be a man up, bro. Everyone can see you coping. Is the chain sahih?
2 seconds in and you're already interrupted.
Because it's a yes or no question, bro. There's no reason for me to wait for you to make up stuff. Just answer the question.
Because you don't want to hear the explanation.
No, there is no explanation. It's a yes or no question. Either someone in the chain is da'if or everyone in it is thiqah. Quit lying to the audience. Is this chain thiqah, yes or no? Is it sahih, yes or no?
But a sahih chain isn't necessarily hujjah, and I can bring the scans for this.
One second, mashallah. Sahih chain isn't necessarily hujjah. Where did you get this from?
Ibn Salih and
No. That's our sources. These are yours. Where in your sources does it say you can reject a sahih report?
A sahih sanad, ya Sayf. Sanad.
Yes, this is a sahih sanad. Quit running. What's wrong with the sanad?
Good.
What's wrong with it? Hang on. I brought you one from Tabaqat. Let me see. There's another one from Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba where he sieges Uthman. Let me see if I can get that one. Where he stops the water from getting to him.
Sayf, you got 30 seconds left, bro.
Just go over this hadith. He can't cope for a single one of these. They're all sahih. So, the bias. Okay, so the people fighting against Ali, I'm supposed to take their reports for why they fought against Ali? This is al-Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba. صحيح chain. حدثنا يعلى بن عبيد عن إسماعيل بن أبي خالد عن حكيم بن جابر قال لما حصر عثمان أتى علي طلحة وهو مستند إلى وساد في بيته فقال أنشدك الله ما رددت الناس عن أمير المؤمنين فإنه مقتول. Says Ali came to Talha and he said, why don't you get the people to back off Uthman? They're going to kill him. Right? فقال طلحة لا والله حتى يعطي بنو أمية الحق من أنفسها. He's like, no, I won't break the siege of Uthman. I refuse to break the siege of Uthman until the Umayyads give us what is right.
Okay. So let me respond to this. So as for the first sanad in Kitab Tarikh al-Medina, okay, I've already posted a screenshot from his tarjuma in Taqrib al-Ta'dib, okay, and if you want the front cover, we can send the front cover as well, the hard copy, and it says that he had tashayyu' in him. Now, okay, we have this qaida, and I can bring you many of the scholars. Ibn Hibban is Kitab Fuqat. What do you call it? Al-Dhahabi, Ibn Salih. Many of the others said that when a mubtadi' narrates his bid'ah and confirms his bid'ah, matruk. Matruk. So we reject this. Khalas. That's the first thing. And I'll post the scans for this. أولا. Hold on one second. Let me get the scans for this. Hello? Sayf?
Yeah, I'm listening. That's a great cope. So you just gave us tawfiq of the guy. I'll do you better. I'll give you all the tawfiq for him.
Bro, he's
thiqa. So what? Yeah, doesn't matter. It's sahih.
Okay, let's bring
The
what
other one doesn't have. 1 second. You keep ignoring the other one. Right? One is from Tarikh al-Madina. The other one is from Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. Where's the one fihi tashayyu'? Yeah. Tabaqat. What about that one?
Uzair, it's your cross-examination time.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, just before we do, I'm going to post, mashallah, we have on one side Al-Dhahabi, Ibn Hibban, Ibn Taymiyyah, mashallah, Ibn Salih, and then we have Alam al-Daktur Sheikh al-A'zam, Sayfuddin al-Hashimi on the other. Ajib.
Allah. 1 second. You just quoted Dhahabi. I gave you a quote from Dhahabi where he says that he killed him.
I haven't asked my first question. I haven't asked my first question.
Quit lying. You just quoted Dhahabi. Why did you ignore when I quoted Dhahabi? 1 second.
Calm down. Safe, please. You know you've been caught here. Calm down. Don't get emotional.
No one's been caught. I asked you the same question 50 times. You couldn't answer, bro. You're humiliating yourself. You just quoted Dhahabi. I quoted him before you. Dhahabi says that he killed him.
Yeah. Okay.
You just made up your own standard of Rajal. Show me in Taqrib al-Tahdhib. 1 second. Show me in Taqrib al-Tahdhib where he says that what's his name, Marwan ibn al-Hakam is weak and that you can reject because of a bias. You just made that up. There's no source for that.
Shall I show you Ibn Hajar?
Yeah, here. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay. So, Jazakallah khairan. But I just wanted to show the jahl of my opponent. First question. So again, Sayf, why did
you just quoted? You quoted. You quoted.
Let me ask my first question.
1 second. You quoted. He's saduq. Thank you for proving that the chain is good.
Read on. Fihi tashayyu'.
Yeah, read on. You quoted. Yeah, you quoted. What's his name? You quoted Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. MashaAllah. I quoted Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. So Siyar A'lam al-Nubala is only good when you use it.
Oh, do you want a trophy that you quoted a scholar before me?
Yeah, exactly. You're being hypocritical. You just accept him when you feel like it.
No.
Read the hadith. Read the hadith from Siyar A'lam al-Nubala that I sent. I actually don't think you're reading anything I sent, dude.
No. Hold on one second. We're gonna address this, then we're gonna move on to my first question. So again, I've sent you Ibn Salih, Ibn Taymiyyah, who's mashallah Nasibi, Shaykh al-Nawasib, and Al-Dhahabi saying this, and I can send you Ibn Hibban and many others saying this, that when a mubtadi' confirms his bid'ah and narrates it, we don't take it. And you have this qaida in your books, by the way, and I can bring Al-Khouti saying this, and you'll get embarrassed in front of everyone.
Okay, that's embarrassed, bro. It's so embarrassing. I asked you the same question 6 times. Is the chain good, yes or no? The one with Marwan, is it good, yes or no? I defy you answer. I've asked you 50 times. Just say yes or no. Embarrassing. Yeah, wallah, it's the same question. It's a yes or no question. Is the chain good, yes or no?
No. Whose cross-examination is it, Sayf? Let me ask the question.
It's cross-examination. Go for it. You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer a single question that I asked. The first question I asked, what's wrong with the chain? You couldn't provide anything wrong with the chain. You asked for tasheeh, I bring you tasheeh. Go for it.
Again, I brought you the same with the ulama. Anyways, I don't want to get bogged down on this. Why did you do tadlis on the Caliph al-Jarmi?
When did I do tadlis on him? I literally don't know what you're talking about.
No, on his narrative. I've posted the video. Hold on 1 second. I've posted the video of you quoting his narrative. You played dumb. We caught you 4K. We posted the video. And then when you got caught on this and we showed how the battle started, you couldn't answer. So why did you do tadlis on it? Did you not read ahead? Were you too lazy or did you forget?
Bro, here, stream the video. Stream the video. Follow.
Bruh.
Yeah, stream the video. Come on, stream the video.
I'll be honest. I don't know how to use the stream feature.
Oh, mashallah. Hang on a second. What page? 1 second. What page is it? Let me just scroll up through it. Because I honestly don't even remember quoting this narrative. Most of what I recorded went back to Zuhri anyway. The only one I remember. Here, 1 second.
Hold on 1 second. When we catch you red-handed, of course you're not going to remember. You're going to have amnesia. Of course you will.
No, dude, I caught you red-handed saying that history reports don't require a sahih chain, and then you coped like for 10 minutes.
I explained that and confuted you with
it. Here, 1 second. Here, 1 second. You explained it? 1 second. You explained it? Give me a second.
You asked. Let me post. I'm posting the video right now. Now stream it, because I'll be honest, I'm not sure how to use the feature.
Here.
Yallah. Let's listen to your statement.
Where is it? Here.
Yeah, I've posted it. Sure.
Second step in the narrative, or the second part of the narrative, This is Tarikh al-Tabari speaking of when they first arrived at Basra. In Tarikh al-Tabari, volume 16, page 99, according to Ziyad ibn Ayyub, from Mus'ab ibn Salman al-Tamimi, from Muhammad ibn Suqa, from Asim ibn Kulayb al-Jarmi, from his father, during the time of Uthman ibn Affan, I had a dream. I saw a man who was ruling the people while he was ill in bed, and a woman was by his head. The people were with him and hastened towards him. And had she forbidden them, they would have stopped. But she did not, so they seized him and killed him. I used to recount this dream of mine to everyone, whether settled or nomad, and they were surprised and did not know what it meant. Then when Uthman was killed, the news reached us that as we were returning from a raid, and my companion said, "Your dream, Kulayb." When we then got to Basra,
Okay, that's
we had
enough.
not been
That's
there
enough.
long
You
when
quoted
someone
the
said,
night.
Talha and Zubair are Yeah, coming. let's keep The going. mother What of the
uh,
page is this? faithful is with them.
Continue.
This
This is
alarmed
the
the
beginning
people,
of the
and they were
narrative.
surprised. But they were
Continue,
realized
continue.
that
Just
no, yeah, one
keep
second.
playing.
That they had
Keep
only
playing.
come out
What's
of
going to
anger
expose you? Keep playing.
come out of anger over Uthman and in penance over the way they had not supported him. The mother of the faithful spoke up. We became angry at Uthman on your behalf because of three things he did: giving command to youths, expropriating common property, and beating with whip and stick. And so from this report, we see this is how I.
That's خلاص.
Here,
So
one second.
hold on. اسمعني. Now
Yeah,
I've
no,
posted
hang on. Stop. Hang on a second. I know what you want to say. Hang on. We can easily prove this. 1 second. What page was this?
Let me make my
Go
point
make
for the
your
last.
point. Make your point. Go ahead.
Exactly. I've posted now what the next 2 pages say. Within 2 pages later, it says our Basra companions asked us, goes on, and then it talks about the Sufaha and the Juhala and the slaves and whatnot came, and then war broke out. Why didn't you show this to the people? This destroys your whole narrative. Why didn't you show it to the people?
Here, 1 second. I'll show you. This is why I was trying to interrupt you, because you won't stop. This is what I was quoting from.
Bruh, are you serious, Sayf? Do you want me to show what's on your screen? It legit says the page. What are you talking about?
Dude, chill.
Zoom in on the video I've sent.
Dude, the video's low quality. Anyone can see that, dude. Here's what I was quoting.
عيب عليك. والله اتق الله.
Dude, here's what I was quoting. What are you talking about? Here, 1 second.
Go back to the original video and zoom in. You'll see the page number. Shameless, wallahi.
Here I
Shameless.
am. Yeah, where? I can't zoom in, dude. Here I am zooming in. Your quality's garbage.
Are you using your phone or are you using a computer?
I'm using my laptop, dude.
Oh, okay, then
Can't
that's
see
your
all my
loss.
tabs. Your quality's garbage. I can't read that. That's why I got my original scan.
You can't attack your tadlis, Sayf. We've exposed you for your tadlis.
No. What tadlis? What are you talking about? When you quoted the narrative, you didn't even quote the full thing. What I quoted
Sayf,
literally destroys you. 1 second. 1 second. Here, look what it says. I started at the beginning of the narration. You started in the middle. I was trying to hang on, bro. Wallah al-azim, the only one doing tadlis is you. Anyone can see that. Everyone can see my scan right there. That's what I quoted. I was quoting. Look, I was quoting. You asked me a question. I'm answering your question, dude. You asked me a question. Why did I do tadlis? I didn't do any tadlis. I read the part of the report that was relevant to my argument. They became angry.
So whatever you like in your argument, you take. Whatever you don't like, you throw away. مدلس.
No. No.
What?
No, you're a kadhab. What are you talking about? You started in the middle of the report. You didn't even quote the chain.
I showed the chain.
Here. No, you did not. You're lying. Your scan doesn't even have the chain on it. You started in the middle of the report.
Hold on one second.
Stop being, dude. Literally, you're embarrassing yourself right now. You're the one who didn't read the full report. We can read the full report. It helps my narrative more than yours anyway. Aisha is admitting that they were angry at Uthman, that they told people to rebel against Uthman.
Sayf, it's my cross-examination. Let me finish.
I know. Let me answer your question. You asked the question. Cross-examination means you're asking a question. I'm answering. What do you mean? Why did I do tadlis?
What was my question, Sayf?
You asked me why did I do tadlis? I'm not doing tadlis here.
Okay, yalla, go.
Yeah, I answered your question. What else is there to do?
Okay, don't cut me off.
You're the one who did tadlis. You just quoted a single page.
Sayf,
you quoted a single page, dude.
What the heck is this? Let me explain.
Let me get this straight. So wait, let me get this straight. If I read something, let me get this straight. Let me just show you how stupid your argument is. If I quote something from a history book to prove my point, I have to read the entire page.
Ya Allah, shame.
Ya Allah. Bro, the only mudallis is you, bro. Literally, you didn't even read the chain. And then you asked the people about what it says. It said
let me speak.
Dude, you're the one who needs to ittaqallah. Wallah al-azim. Both of the scans are on the table. Everyone can see them. You tried to lie to people and it's recorded. You tried to say to people that the report says that the Muslims...
What is this? You've been speaking for 5 minutes straight. What the hell? What is this? Okay, now if you scroll up, ikhwa, and anybody who's watching this back, rewind, you would hear me saying, I knew you were going to ask for this. I kept the scan in my back pocket of the Sanad and I took screenshots of all 5 pages, everything. And if you want, we can go up and anybody who's watching this back, rewind. I sent the 2 main pieces of information. Aisha was angry at Uthman and how the battle started and the Sanad. Those were the 3 main pieces of information. And I brought
Hey, wait, hang on a second. Why did you skip a page? I quoted 99 and 100 and you quoted 102. Where's page 101?
Okay, let me send all the scans because that's the one that you asked for. Bring the page, bring the Sanad.
Yeah, why didn't you read the full? Why are you attacking me for tadlis when I didn't read the entire narrative when you didn't do that either? Literally, what you quoted destroys your own narrative. It shows that Imam Ali is the one who didn't want to fight.
You missed out the biggest, most important detail.
I missed out the biggest, bro. I already showed you how the battle starts, bro. I gave you a Sahih report that says it. It was Aisha who started it.
Okay, then
I literally gave you a Sahih report. Yeah. Your report doesn't even say who started it. It just says that the war broke out. Here,
it broke out for what? Sufahat. Can you read or you literally?
Where's the Sufahat? Where? They were followed by the slaves of 2 armies. While they were engaged this way, not talking about anything other than peace, young boys emerged from the 2 armies, hurling insults at each other than stones. They were followed by the slaves of the 2 armies, who were followed in turn by the foolhardy men. War broke out, forcing them to take cover in the trench.
Yeah, exactly. The Sufahat, the Arabic Sufahat.
Oh, okay. Here, 1 second. Let me show you. Just give me a second. So I'm just going to bring this report again for the 5th time, and I want you to actually address it. Or you could ignore it again and show everybody you're the one running away.
Question. What are you talking about?
Bro, yeah, I answered your question. You said I'm doing tadlis. You didn't quote the full report either. In fact, if you quoted the full report, it helps my cause more than yours.
Let me ask the second question, Sayf. Please.
Here, bro.
Thank you.
Again, for the 5th time, and we all know you're scared. You're not going to read this out to everyone, so I'll just read it again. وأخرج أيضا بسند صحيح عن زيد بن وهب قال فكف علي يده حتى بدأوه بالقتال فقاتلهم. Yeah, wallah al-azim ajib. I don't understand how you can be such a jahil, bro.
Cross-examination.
Aisha started the battle. It's clear. It's sahih. Aisha, her army started the battle. Ali withheld until they started the battle.
Let me ask a question, Sayf, because you brought this now. You quoted this, and I can bring the original recording of when you started. First, you refuted the Sayf bin Umar narrative, and I salute you because that narrative is trash, it's garbage. Then hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. Sayf ibn Umar narrative is trash. Ahsant, go ahead.
I'll tell you now, the Sanad is trash. Okay. Then what did you do? You said, I'm going to give you the Sahih Hadith and I can bring you the recording of you saying this. Then what did you do? You quoted this. Now, is this live or is the one that you're quoting now live? Because they
you have 1 minute.
Thank you. Which one's live?
Which one's live?
None of them are live, according to your standard.
This is mutually exclusive then. These contradict.
No, it's not mutually exclusive. No, it's not mutually exclusive. The Sufaha or Aisha's army. Aisha's army is the Sufaha. We've been saying this since the beginning. Aisha and her army are the Bughat, they're the Sufahat, they're the Zalimeen. In the words of Rasulullah.
Sayf, who gave the sharh, the Aisha's army or the Sufahat?
Who gave wait, so who are the Sufahat? 1 second.
I'm telling you, it tells you who the Sufahat are. Read the narration.
Where? Yeah, where?
Yeah, it tells you that they were originally, what was it? Let's read it. It says, suddenly they were engaged, not this way, talking about anything other than peace, young boys emerged, from the 2 armies, hurling insults at one another, and then stones. Then they were followed by the slaves of the 2 armies. Then they were followed by the foolhardy men. Is this Aisha? Is Aisha a woman? Yasif? Or is she a man?
So why is she on the battlefield? Hang on a second. Why is she on the battlefield if she's not a man? Why did Rasulullah say to her, like, Humayra, stay at home if she's a... Yeah, that's what we've been saying. She's a woman. She shouldn't be out there. Okay? Yeah. So hang on a second. So this sanad is sahih, right?
You did tasheeh me.
Ahsan. Do you agree that it's sahih? Because you used it too. Ahsan. Here, take a look at my scan. We'll read it together. And then you can bring us page 101. I want to know what you're hiding in between these pages.
Okay, I'll show you.
Yeah, show us. Yeah, here's what it says. According to Ziyad, the chain, during the time of Uthman, I had a dream. I saw a man who was ruling the people while he was ill in bed, and a woman was by his head. The people were after him and hastened towards him. And had she forbidden them, they would have stopped. But she did not. Who's this talking about? What's his dream about? continuing on,
You're
you
telling
can read
me-
the rest.
you're
It's
telling
right here.
Yeah.
When the
You're-
news of
you're
Uthman,
telling-
when,
you're telling
when
me that this-
Uthman was killed and the news reached us, we were returning from a raid, and my companion said, "Your dream, Kulayb. Look, your dream came true." Aisha ended up not intervening when Uthman got killed. When we got to Basra and we had not been there long, when someone said Talha and Zubair are coming and the mother of the faithful is with them, this alarmed the people and they were surprised, but they were claiming to the people that they had only come out of anger over Uthman and in penance in the way they had not supported him. The mother of the faithful spoke up. We became angry at Uthman at your behalf because of 3 things he did: giving command to youths, expropriating common property, and beating with whip and stick. But we wouldn't be acting justly if we weren't angry at you on his account for 3 things that you perpetrated against him: the sanctity of the month, city, and blood. The people replied, but didn't you give allegiance to Ali and agree to his command? We agreed, they replied, with the swords at our necks. We already showed this is a lie, according to Usama ibn Zayd. Here is Ali approaching you, someone said. Our people said to me, and two men with me, go and find Ali and his men and ask them about all this. We're confused about it, so we set off. So we neared the camp, and a handsome fellow on a mule was coming towards us. I asked my 2 companions, do you remember the woman I told you about who was by the head of the ruler? She looked just like this man. He realized what we were discussing him, so he got up and he said, stop, what did you say when you saw me? We refused to say so, so he shouted at us, by Allah, you won't leave me until you've told me. At this we became frightened of him, so we told him. Then he said as he went past us, by Allah, you saw something extraordinary. We asked the first person from the camp we came across, who was that? Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr. So the woman is who? Is Aisha. The man who killed him, according to this report, is Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr. Or do you want to pick and choose what parts of this report that you actually take?
Yeah.
Where's page 101, Uzayr?
I've posted it. Do you not see it?
Here, let's see it. Oh, and that the woman was Aisha. And our dislike of what she was doing increased. There you go. When we reached Ali and greeted him, we asked him what was going on. When the people rose against this man, I kept away, he said. When they killed him and made me ruler against my will, but for anxiety for the religion, I wouldn't have acceded to them. Then these 2 suddenly reneged, but I didn't let them get away with it and extracted promises from them.
Ali was forced to be ruler? This
is in your books, dude.
So what?
Yeah, Ali's forced to be ruler in your books. Yeah. Hang on. We'll laugh about Ali. We'll laugh about Ali being forced to be ruler. I also want to laugh at Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr killing Uthman.
Do you accept, even if it's in all books,
hang on. We'll answer your question, but why are you ignoring all the stuff that destroys your argument, bro? You just ignored that this hadith admits that Aisha let Uthman get killed and that Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr killed him.
Yeah, I promise you, Sayf. I'll let you continue. Just answer yes or no, and you can continue all you want, even though it's my time. Even if though this is in our books, do you concede that this is dalil against Imam? Yes or no?
No.
What? The Imam of his time forced to be the ruler is not dalil against Imam? Are you drunk?
What do you mean? What does it say? What are you talking about?
Ali ibn Abi Talib, he is forced to be ruler.
Imama in our belief, Wallah al-Azim, you are one of the most jahil people I've ever met when it comes to Imam. So I'll break it down for you really easily. I love how you're running away from Uthman getting killed by Aisha and Muhammad ibn Abi Bakr. Now that we've seen it, right? So I'll answer you. The Imam is appointed by who? Who do we believe the Imam is appointed by?
Divinely.
He's appointed divinely. So what does it matter if the people accept him or reject him?
I'm telling you, there's the divinely appointed Hujjah.
Bro, hang on. Bro, Wallah al-Azim. I will debate you on Imama. Let's do that a week from now. Let's debate Imama a week from now. So you can takfir yourself again by saying you're a kafir because you don't believe the Imam is appointed by Allah. But for now, I want to know, why are you saying I did tadlis? You didn't quote the entire narrative either. You're trying to change the subject to Imama.
Let me ask you a question. You're cutting me off. The Hujjatullah ala al-ard. Him being forced to be Imam against this war and guide the people as the political leader. You're telling me this doesn't refute Imama? Are you drunk, Sayf?
No, you're the one who's drunk, bro. The debate is about Ma'arakatul Jamal. Let's debate a week from now on Imama. Stop trying to change the subject. You're the one who's drunk. We have the recording of you telling Bayat, I would be a kafir if I don't accept that the Imam is appointed by Allah.
And I accept that even now.
Also, why are you trying to stop me from reading page 101? Can we finish the narration?
Yeah, because you didn't answer my question straightly.
Yeah,
you didn't answer straightly.
Because you didn't. What's your question? Hang on a second. What's your question? Because you obviously don't want me to read the rest of this narration. There's something in here that's scaring you.
Nothing is scaring me. I read the whole thing.
Then you finish reading page 101. Start the beginning and finish reading it. Tfadal.
Yeah, let me ask my question and we'll continue.
Bro,
because you
finish the narration. Why are you doing tadlis? You accuse me of doing tadlis. You did the exact same thing. You didn't quote the full narration. Read the whole narration.
telling you, I'll read it, but you have to
Read
answer
it
my
now. Yeah, read it. You cut me off. You stopped me from reading it. I think you're scared of what's on the rest of this page, even though everyone can see it, bro. Just read the rest of the page.
done? Are you done?
No, I'm not
Wallahi.
done. Hang on. I'll read it then. If you're going to cut me off, you're not going to finish it, I'll finish it myself. Then these two suddenly reneged, but I didn't let them get away with it, and I extracted promises from them before letting them go on the Umrah. They then came to their mother, the wife of the Messenger of Allah, and they approved for her what they disproved of their own wives, and exposed her to things that were too taboo to them and were no good.
He's meant to guide the people, and he's being forced to be imam.
Bro, read the narration. Why are you trying to change the subject to imama? Wallahi al-azim, I'll destroy you on imama. But stop trying to change the subject. Read the rest of the narration. Why are you doing tadlis?
Before. I'll make you run away like you ran before.
Bro,
like
you're the one running away right now. Read the rest of the narration. You claimed I'm doing tadlis. Just read the rest of it.
We have you in 4K running away from it.
Bro, this is your narration in 4K. Just read the rest of it. You said you're going to read it. Now read it or let me read it.
I'll read it if you answer my question.
Bro, read the narration. What's wrong with you?
We're not bros. Don't bro me.
Dude, read the rest of the narration.
Secondly,
here,
wallahi,
all right, here. I'm just going to read the rest. Wallahi al-azim, you're the one who's scared. If you weren't scared, you'd let me read it or you'd read it yourself. They then came to their mother, the wife of the Messenger of Allah, and they approved for her what they disapproved of their own wives. MashaAllah. They exposed her to things that were too taboo to them and were no good. So I pursued them both to stop them ripping Islam apart and splitting the unity. You said this is Sayf and you quoted it. Then his followers added, by Allah, we don't want to fight unless they do so first. Islah is all we've come for. Ali's followers then shouted at us, give allegiance, give allegiance. My two companions did so, but not I.
Dalil against imama. That haq of
bro, hang on a second. Mods, quick question. How many times have I asked him to finish reading the report? Because he's accused me of tadlis, and now I'm trying to read the report, he won't allow me to do it. This is ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
Read the hadith. What's wrong with you? Why are you such a coward? Read the rest of the hadith. You quoted only the part of the hadith you wanted.
In a debate, and I'll post the video.
You're the one running away. You can post it. We all left. Mekhalif. Stop, dude. Stop wasting our time.
Why? Don't chat to me about coward. Don't embarrass yourself.
Okay, guys, listen. Right now, you guys are, Uzayr, you're just changing topics. So either continue talking about the topic, or let's just go into conclusions. Uzayr, 1 second.
It's examination, though. He got to do that. Why can't I?
Bro,
your cross-examination finished like 5 minutes ago. This is just extra time that we...
And you didn't answer my question straightly. Coward.
Wallah, coward. You quote part of the narration. You won't even let me read the rest. You said I did tadlis? 1 second. Please let me read this narration, bro. That's Allah. He's accusing me.
So, Brother Uzayr, do you want him to read the narration or do you want to move to conclusions?
If he answers my question straightly, wallah, he can read all he wants. He can read the whole book.
What's your question? Answer your question.
If your question is regarding
Imama, he's trying to change the subject. He's a coward, dude. It's hilarious.
Uzayr, listen.
When you run.
If your question, bro, let's stop insulting. If the question is regarding Imama, this is not the topic of the debate.
This has got to do with the Khilafah of Ali. This is part of Al-Jamal.
Our debate is not the Khilafah of Ali. It's the Ma'rakat al-Jamal.
And who was the Khalifa at the time? Ya Jahil.
MashaAllah, you're stretching it that hard?
Uzayr, no insults.
I'm honestly losing brain cells. Are you serious?
Dude, you are losing brain cells. You tried to hide the report and now I'm trying to expose you. You won't let me do it. You keep trying to talk over me. Read the report.
I'll read it myself.
Read it yourself. Tafadhal. Read page 101 from the beginning to the end.
Answer my question. Wallahi, I'll read it. Wallahi.
What's your question?
Thank you. The $1 million question. Thank you. I've told you this hadith where Ali ibn Abi Talib himself is saying, I was forced to be Caliph. Does this not be the Imam? Does this not destroy Imamah? Yes or no?
I already said no like 5 minutes ago, dude.
What's your dalil for this?
I told you the Imam is appointed by the people. Is not appointed by the people. He's appointed by Allah.
Yes, but whose haqq is it to be the Khalif? The Imam or Fusaq, according to you, like Uthman?
Uthman was dead. What does that mean? So now you've asked 3 questions about Imamah. You're clearly trying to change the subject.
We are clearly changing the topic. This is not the topic of debate. If you guys want to talk about Imamah, then let's just end the debate.
Dude, listen to me. Listen here. I want to be perfectly clear. Wallahi al-azim, this coward for the past 10 minutes, he's afraid of me. Your mother raised you as a proud person.
Okay, guys, let's stop
cutting me off. Let me speak. For the past 10 minutes, he's been trying to change the subject. 10 minutes. I'll debate you on Imamah. Wallahi al-azim. I'll destroy you on Imamah. We'll play the video of you doing takfir of yourself. Just read the narration.
I'll destroy you like you ran away from me last
Yeah,
time.
read the debate, read the narration, destroy me right now, yalla. Read page 101, read the page that you hid. You quoted page
I'll read
102 and you claim I claim 99
Yeah.
to 100. Read page 101, yalla.
Yeah. Anybody who wants, I'll read it right now. But
Read
anybody
it
who wants
now,
to
yalla. Quit stalling.
message me. Okay. That woman was Aisha. And our dislike of what she was doing increased. When she reached Ali and had greeted him, we asked him, what was going on? When the people rose against this man, I kept away. He said, then they killed. So he's talking about this man, Uthman ibn Affan, alayhi salam, and made me ruler against my will. Against my will. Let's continue. Before anxiety for religion, I would not have acceded them. Then the two suddenly reneged. I don't know what that is. But I didn't let them get away with it.
You don't know what
And
reneged means? One second.
Yeah, do you want me to read or not, Sayf?
Keep reading.
You're coward, you're deflecting from reading.
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Exactly. Thank you. What did it say? They then came to their mother, the wife of the Messenger of Allah, alayhi salatu wasalam, and they approved for her what they disapproved for their own wives, and exposed to her things that were taboo for them and were no good. So I pursued both of them to stop ripping Islam apart and splitting unity. Then the followers added, by Allah, we do not want to fight unless it is they who do so first. Islah is what we've come out for. Islah is what we've come out for. Islah is what we come out for. Ali's followers then shouted at us, give us allegiance, give allegiance. My two companions did so, but I not. يعني كليب الجرمي. And then it goes on to say, I held back and said, my people sent me for a particular purpose. So I'm not going to do anything new until I return to them. And imagine, they sent you out to scout, said Ali. And on returning, you brought them news of pasture and water, but returned them away or turned them away. I replied, but go for the pasture and the water without them. Then stretch out your hand. He replied, by Allah, I could not resist. And I opened my hand to give him allegiance. This is Caliph Barjani. Afterwards, he used to say, Ali was one of the smartest of the Arabs. Ali, as for Zubair, I replied, he says, we were forced to give allegiance. As for Zubair, I replied, he says, we were forced to give allegiance. And as for Talha, he's keen to quote verses, and so he says, go tell Banu Bakr as a messenger, because there is no way to Banu Ka'ab, the man of virtue and long forearms will make your, I don't know who this man is, the man of long virtue and forearms, will make your oppression that came from you and return to you.
MashaAllah. So in this report that you have been trying to hide for the past 10 minutes, Imam Ali says these people did to Rasulullah's wife what was too taboo to do to their own wives. And I knew they were trying to split the community. What words does Imam Ali use? He says, so I pursued them both to stop them ripping Islam apart and splitting the unity. He also says, but for anxiety for the religion, I wouldn't have acceded to them. Then he says, but then those two reneged, which means to go back on a promise. But I didn't let them get away with it and extracted promises from them before letting them go on the Umrah. They then came to their mother, the wife of the Messenger of Allah, and they approved for her what they disapproved for their own wives.
Mm-hmm.
These are your heroes, Talha and Zubair. They have no respect for the Prophet's wife.
This ayah destroys your imam, Sayf.
No, it doesn't. I'm waiting for you to prove that. I answered your question clearly.
Yeah, because now the haqq of the imam of the time is to rule the people. And
Wallah, let's do this. Let's debate next week on imamah. Right now, you're running away so hard from the topic of Aisha. You just want to get away from Aisha. I just proved that Talha and Zubair, look what they did to their mother. They did things to her that is too taboo to do for their own wives.
And what is that? What is that, Sayf? Tell us, what is that?
So Ali is lying? You take your wife, the Prophet's wife, out of her home, you bring her to a battlefield.
Exactly.
What? Answer the question. Just stop wasting time. Is Ali telling the truth? Yes or no? Is Ali a liar? That's all I'm asking you.
Yeah, only a Nasibi would say this, like you.
Okay, so Ali is telling the truth? I didn't say Ali's a liar. This is in your books. You narrated this from Ali. Ali is telling the truth that they reneged on the bay'ah and they're trying to tear the Muslim ummah apart?
And this is exactly what the issue is. This is exactly what the issue that Ahl
Answer
Sunnah are
the
talking about.
question. It's Akhi, you keep trying so desperately to change the subject. Wallah al-Azim, I don't care how much your cheerleaders are cheering you on for running away from Talha and Zubair and Aisha. Imam Ali says these people did to the wife of Rasulullah what is too taboo for their own wives. Is Ali telling the truth here?
Yani, look, listen to what I'm saying,
Ya
Yasir.
Allah. Answer the question, yes or no. What did Ali say? Ya Allah.
Yeah, he's saying here that they brought her out to the battlefield and they shouldn't have done that.
Allah.
Why are you making a hoo-ha over
What
it?
else
You're
did he
crying.
say? What else did he say?
Okay, open up the report, read it. I don't have it open.
Here, inshallah, I'll read it. When the people rose against this man, I kept away. Then they killed him and made me ruler against my will. But for anxiety for the religion, I wouldn't have acceded to them. Then these two suddenly reneged, but I didn't let them get away with it and extracted promises from them before letting them go on the Umrah pilgrimage. They then came to their mother. So first of all, they lied. They broke a promise, which is a sign of a munafiq according to your book.
Yeah, because the bay'ah was forced. We proved it. We proved it.
No, you brought a hadith. One second. Allah
you
brought a hadith. One second. I'll bring it again. So now, one second. Now now we're going to use your own point against you. You're talking about bias. The people who rebelled against Imam Ali, I'm supposed to accept their justification for rebelling against Imam Ali? Also, in the report you quoted, you literally quoted a report. Here, I'll show you.
Hold on. You asked me a question. Can I answer it? Yes or no?
While I get the report. 1 second.
Thank you. So this is exactly the point that we're making. The bay'ah was forced in many reports, and Ali ibn Abi Talib got the news. Now he's saying here, okay, that the bay'ah is forced. It's not bay'ah. Do I need to explain this to you? Do I need to spoon feed you, Yasif?
That's not what Ali. No, stop lying. That's not what Ali said here. Ali did not say their bay'ah. No, he's not saying. Look at what he's saying. You're literally lying on Imam Ali.
I said Talha said that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Talha's a kadhab. We already showed you. Talha killed Uthman according to your Sahih reports, and now he's demanding vengeance for Uthman. Look at this report. 1 second. You quoted this report earlier.
The narrator is awful, and we've
quoted this same report. No, the one with Marwan in the chain is not. It doesn't have him in the chain. You don't even listen. No, the one with Marwan is not. You haven't exposed it. It's a Sahih chain. You couldn't refute a single narrator.
Let me answer that. The first one, Marwan ibn al-Hakam. The Marwan ibn al-Hakam is biased. Second one is
show me 1 second. Show me. Stop wasting my time. Show me where in Ahl Sunnah's hadith science you can reject a report because the narrator is biased. Dhahabi didn't reject it. He included it in Siyar A'lam al-Nubala.
But Dhahabi
also, here's Talha is fighting Imam Ali and he's justifying his rebellion against Imam Ali. We reject it because he's biased. Bro, here's what's aib. Here's what's aib. Bro, here's what's aib. Here's what's aib.
Where does Dhahabi say Sahih? I challenge you. Where does he say Sahih?
Bro, Dhahabi doesn't quote what he considers weak regarding this. Look at it.
Wallah, okay, if next time when we debate Imam, if I bring you multiple scans of the tahqiq saying is da'if and he's quoting it, will you shut up about this point? Yes or no?
Okay, no, I won't. You're literally coping so hard right now. Look at this chain. Hang on. No, this is your cowardice. Hang on a second. Here's the same quote for the 5th time. You keep acting like no one can see these things. The same quote for the 5th time. Who in this chain is da'if? Ibn Hajar also said it's sahih, and you ignored Ibn Hajar.
La ilaha illallah. I've already shown you that this is rejected. Right? This is rejected in the conditions of Ibn Salih, of Ibn Taymiyyah, Nasibi, of course. We throw him away, of course.
No, 1 second. Dude, stop lying. Stop lying. You use those to prove that Ja'far ibn Sulaiman is weak. This one doesn't have him in the chain.
This is Jahil from me, and I can bring this qaida from your books, yeah, Jahil.
Bro, I don't care if it's from my book. Stop changing the subject. Who in this sentence is weak? You're just making up stuff at this point.
No, I'll teach you ilm al-hadith from our books and your books.
Yeah, show me ilm al-hadith in your books. Look at the footnote. Ibn Hajar said it's sahih.
Ibn Salih, Al-Dhahabi, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Hibban, Ijma'. Now what?
Hang on.
Now what?
Okay,
now what? Of course, we have all the ulama and the Sayf.
1 second. If we keep talking over each other, no one is going to learn anything. Finish your point. How much time do you want? Yeah,
stop talking over.
So finish your point.
Good. Now this is the point that we're making. We have the ijma' on one side. I don't have the scan of hand, but I can get it of even al-Hakim saying it's ijma'. Ibn Hibban, according to you, Nasibi, Ibn Taymiyyah, conspiracy theorists, Al-Dhahabi, Ibn Salih, many other scholars that can bring you more and more. And then we have Sayfuddin fi Clubhouse. And then you even have in their Rijal books Al-Khoi. Jahid, wallah, Jahid, exposed. And I'm going to enjoy watching this back.
Okay, inshallah. Let me respond to this. I'm just going to repeat the same thing I said before. First thing I said, Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. It doesn't have Ja'far ibn Sulaiman al-Dhuba'i in it. So your cope that Ibn Taymiyyah and these people said you can reject it because there's a Muqtada in it, doesn't work. And you're just going to ignore that. This chain is sahih. And I defy you to show me who's weak in the chain. This is Ibn Hajar, what was referenced in the footnote. Al-Isaba fi Tamyiz al-Sahaba. وذكر ابن عساكر من طرق معتمدة أن مروان بن الحكم هو الذي رماه فقتله منها وأخرجه أبو القاسم البغوي بسند صحيح عن جارود بن أبي صبرة قال لما كان يوم الجمل نظر مروان إلى طلحة فقال لا أطلب ثاري بعد اليوم فنزع له بسهم فقتله وأخرج يعقوب بن سفيان بسند صحيح عن قيس بن أبي حازم أن مروان بن الحكم رأى طلحة في الخيل فقال هذا أعان على عثمان فرماه بسهم في ركيبه في ركبته فما زال الدم ينزف حتى مات. So where does Ibn Taymiyyah say this is weak? Or where does Ibn Hibban say this is weak?
Wallahi, this is shameless. So again, I've posted two sources, okay? As-Suyuti and Ibn Salih both saying, because we have to spoon feed, of course, it's basic qawaid of hadith he doesn't know. So Ibn Salih and As-Suyuti both saying that Sahih Ahadith, Sahih Asanid doesn't mean Sahih Ahadith. Why? For example, the matan could be one issue. Another example, the, the Rawi. Confirming his bid'ah, and I've showed Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Hibban, Ijma'.
Dude, you keep repeating that there is no. Hang on, you keep repeating that there is no rawi. You keep repeating that point. Stop wasting our time. Which rawi in this chain has a bid'ah? Show me.
Okay, I showed you. Okay, let me go up. Let me show the scan which says that. From,
no,
Tadhib.
I know you don't listen. Yeah, I told you, sure, you can use that cope. Doesn't even work on that one. This one doesn't have a rawi like that.
Yeah, but then I already showed you that this is biased testimony, so you reject that as well.
No, show me it's biased. Who said Marwan's biased testimony is rejected? Where did you just made that up? Where did you get that from?
Yeah, but aql is hujjah on you. Aql is hujjah on you.
No, where did you get aql is hujjah on me? Show me. This is your books. I'm asking you. You're the one making the positive claim here, or me?
Safe. Are you telling me aql is not hujjah on you?
Akhi, from my narrations, sure. Is this your narrations or mine?
So double standard for our books and your books. Jahil.
Yeah, dude, your standard is not the same as mine. In your books, where did you get this qaida that you can reject something like that?
So, but this is me using your common sense against you, and you accept it, but you're not going to use your brain.
Common sense is not hujjah and ilm al-hadith in your books. Is Marwan ibn al-Hakam saduq or no?
It's hujjah against you. It's hujjah against you for the last time. Yeah, Sayf. Use your brain.
Bro,
use your brain.
Sure, it's hujjah. It's hujjah against me. I'm not. No one cares what I think. This is your hadith. What do you say about it?
Yeah, but I've used your logic against you. Now you've been.
It doesn't matter what my logic. That's my opinion of the hadith. I'm asking for your opinion. You brought me Ibn Salah. You brought me this guy.
But your sharh isn't hujjah on me. You said your sharh is hujjah.
I'm not giving you a sharh. I told you what Ibn Hajar said. Ibn
Hajar said this is sahih. I already told you that this is a circular argument, Yasif. You've fallen into a circular argument.
No, it's not a circular argument. You brought no proof. I brought a clear proof of your ulama saying it's sahih. Show me one that said it's da'if.
You were silenced by them. You were silenced by this. And you exposed for your piece.
How was I silenced by them? You're complaining that I'm talking over you. Now you're saying I'm silenced by them?
Answer these scans then. Answer them. Yalla.
They're not hujjah on me. What the hell? Here, look at this.
So when I bring you riwayat al-sahih in your books, and then the ulama say, yeah, it's sahih, but then there's taqiyya. So are you going to accept the sahih sanad, ya Sayf? I can bring scans right.
For the third or fourth time, we're not talking about my books. This is a straw man. I'm asking you. Stop cutting me off, dude.
Yeah, but I'm trying to teach you, Sayf, that this qaida,
this qaida is in my books. It's not in yours. Subhanallah, this jahl. Where in your books does it say? Dude,
I showed you where it is. Ibn Salih and As-Suyuti, ya jahil.
Ibn Salih doesn't say you can reject a narrator because he has a bias. Where does it say that?
No, but I told you, because your opinion is sahih. And I said Ibn Salih says even if the sanad is sahih, we don't accept it sometimes.
Yeah, why? Show me that you do that here. Ibn Hajar accepted it. Which scholar rejected this hadith?
Against you to show you that you don't need to use it.
Show me which scholar, dude. Show me which scholar rejected the hadith is sahih. You failed miserably to prove there's anything wrong with this hadith.
I'll tell you. Look, safe.
Here, 1 second.
Let's calm down here.
Here, let's calm. You're right. Let's calm down. Let me read it again. Let me just read it one more time so everyone can see. 1 second.
Yeah, because you don't repeat the same argument I refuted, ya Jahil.
You didn't refute it. You brought nothing. You just made up a cope on the spot. First you said, bring me tasheeh. That's how I know you're coping. First you said, bring me tasheeh. We brought you tasheeh.
And the sanad.
Look what it says. Look what it says. Al-Isaba. Hang on. Look what it says. Hang on. Dude, calm down. You told me to calm down. Now you need to calm down. this is الإصابة في تمييز الصحابة لابن حجر العسقلاني.
You
وروى
answer my
ابن عساكر من طريق متعددة.
Ya Dajjal. Answer the question.
Bro, he's literally insulting me. Don't we have a single mod online?
And what did you call me? What did you call me earlier? You said I'm
Bro.
following Bughat and Fusaq and what? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I proved that. That wasn't an insult. I proved that Ahl al-Jamal are Bughat by consensus of your ulama.
You said I'm following these people.
Yeah,
and
do you follow do you follow Talha and Zubair?
Wallahi,
I'll tell you. Wallahi, you do. So there you go. They're Bughat.
I'll tell you that, Sayf. Wallahi, thumma wallahi. I would die to even catch a glimpse of Talha. I would die to catch a glimpse of him.
Ahsan, there you go. And Marwan killed him, and Marwan says he killed Uthman.
Exactly. What did I say?
And you can't prove a single... Dude, stop talking over me. Are there any mods online? Thank you.
I think you need to calm down, brother Uzayr. After like,
dude, wallah, he's winning. He just made up an argument. He can't even bring a source for it. Where did you get this idea that I can reject the narrator because of his bias?
Just a second. Listen, after these many insults, and you've just called him like a jahil out of nowhere, and I don't think Sayf has just replied with the same thing. Now, if these insults like a dajjal and stuff like that, that won't pass by, right? That's not something that personal. Now, as for Sayf calling Ahl al-Jamal Bughat, he has already brought a burhan for that. Now, if you have a response to that burhan, then go for it. Now, for you to call him a dajjal, there is no burhan. Rather, this is just emotional. So please maintain respect. Barakallah fikum.
So here, I'll read this one more time. And I defy him to bring a source that says this hadith is da'if, or that any of these are shadh or whatever. He just made up a cope on the spot. Al-Isaba fi Tamyiz al-Sahaba by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. وروى ابن عساكر من طرق متعددة أن مروان بن الحكم هو الذي رماه فقتله. وأخرج أبو القاسم البغوي بسند صحيح عن الجارود بن أبي صبرة قال لما كان يوم الجمل نظر مروان إلى طلحة فقال لا أطلب ثاري بعد اليوم فنزع له بسهم فقتله. وأخرج يعقوب بن سفيان بسند صحيح عن قيس بن أبي حازم أن مروان بن الحكم رأى طلحة في الخيل فقال هذا أعان على عثمان فرماه بسهم في ركيبته فما زال الدم ينزف حتى مات. Clear Sahih reports, and he makes up this cope about, oh, we can reject someone if they're biased. We can reject Where'd you get this from? Show me a scholar who says we reject the reports of him killing. Don't cut me off, bro. Please.
Okay, tell me when you're finished then. I don't want you to go on a lecture.
Okay, yeah, I know. And you're never going to respond, so what's the point? Show me, I'm asking you very clearly.
You get to go on a lecture
show me a report or a scholar that says these reports are weak. I have Ibn Hajar, who's one of your greatest scholars. He's saying they're sahih. Bisanadin sahih.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead, respond.
Okay, so I've clearly demonstrated that bisanadin sahih isn't always a hujjah. And I can bring even from you accept this qaida. You know this qaida is true. And that if we really dug deep into this, you'd have to accept it. And you know you accept it, because I know you know this stuff in your books. Now I'm saying I can prove from our books the same thing. And I brought As-Suyuti and Ibn Salih. What do you do? Oh, after you can't respond, it's a cope. You made up a qaida. Habibi, the scans are there in front of you. Can you read it or not? Have you read what I've said? That's the first thing, okay? Second thing, I've asked you a question using your logic against you, which you haven't answered from then 2 hours ago up until now. Do you accept bias testimony against you? If somebody hates you on Discord and I go to him and say, tell me about Sayf, and I give the ahkam, okay, Sayf is a fasiq, kafir, munafiq, murtad, halalul mal wa dam, would that be fair? No. You know that's true. I know that's true. Yes or no, Sayf?
Are you done?
Can you answer my question, please?
You can't ask me answer yes or no, but you never answer my yes or no's. That's ridiculous.
I already did.
Are you done? Yes or no? I'm asking you, are you done? So you don't accuse me of cutting you off. Are you done?
Yeah, just answer my question.
After you answer mine. Is this Sanad Sahih?
I just did. Have you been
Sanad Sahih? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Okay, if I answer this, will you answer my question? Yes or no? Silence.
I'm waiting for you to finish, dude. This is ridiculous. Like, this is literally just embarrassing.
I know you won't answer.
I ask you yes or no 50 times, you don't answer, and now you're demanding a yes or no.
I'll tell you now.
Are you done? Yes or no, dude?
Yeah, I'll tell you now. I'll answer it, but you have to answer my question.
No, the moderators just enforce a time limit. This isn't going to work.
I'll tell you, Ibn Hajar said the sanad is sahih.
There you go. So it's sahih. There you go.
Can you answer my question?
Also, here's the thing. Now answer your... Yeah, hang on. Let me respond. Is it my turn? Yes or no? Ibn Salah states, that is because he said this hadith's isnad is sahih, and it isn't sahih because it has a shadh text that is proven. This isn't a shadh text. No scholar has ever said that Marwan said that Talha killed Uthman is a shadh text. He says it's
But
sahih.
I'm telling you, do you
Dude,
accept that
do
this
you-
qaida is in our
Here,
books
look
that
this up.
a sanadun sahih isn't necessarily a hujjah? You accept this,
Here.
right?
If it's shadh, is this a shadh report?
Is that the only time that it's rejected, yeah, Sayf?
Show me, yeah, it doesn't say that. You're just making up rules as you go now. Here, look at what Ibn Salah. Here, 1 second.
Are you
Here's
serious?
what it says. يقول الحافظ ابن صلاح رحمه الله غير أن المصنف المعتمد منهم إذا اقتصر على قوله إنه صحيح الإسناد ولم يذكر له علة ولم يقدح فيه فالظاهر منه الحكم بأنه صحيح في نفسه لأن عدم العلة والقادح هو الأصل الظاهر والله أعلم.
Exactly. So now I'm telling you, I've already showed you
What
on
do you
two
mean?
levels.
1 second.
The first level,
what do you mean
I've shown
exactly?
you on two
What did
levels.
I just say?
Hold
1
on.
second.
Let me tell you what.
What do you mean exactly? What did I just say? You didn't even give me a chance to translate what I'm saying. You cut me off. What do you mean let you finish?
Okay, you finish, then let me.
Yeah, here. So now I just destroyed you because I brought your same scholar saying if a scholar says something is sahih, then we accept it sahih. No scholar has ever said that these narrations are shadh. You just made that up on the spot and you're trying to act like you somehow refuted an argument. Bring me a source saying these narrations are shadh. All we see is صحيح قال في إسناد صحيح روى ابن عساكر بسند صحيح روى البغوي بسند صحيح. You're just ranting at this point, dude. Also, here's another, because you keep interrupting me. Just let me finish.
Okay, just wrap it up.
Yeah, here, we'll wrap it up, inshallah. With your copes for Sahih Hadith.
عيب عليك.
No, عيب عليك. You're coping for a Sahih chain, bro. Allah al-Azim, you just made up a cope. Bring a source saying this Hadith is shadh, bro. Allah al-Azim, come on, man.
Real quick, at this point, so even the audience at this point, it's not a cross-examination. It's just ranting. So inshallah, if we can get to the Q&A soon. Real quick, inshallah, if we can get to the Q&A soon, that would be very pleasant.
Inshallah. Okay, so the point that I was making is that sanadun sahih isn't necessarily a hujjah, and I've shown on two levels how this doesn't make sense. One, the a sahih hadith corroborated in Sunan, I think Sunan Abi Ya'la. Wallahu, I mixed up the scans. It's 216. Forgive me.
Get your sources straight, Uzayr.
Yeah. What? Memorizing a scan and is different to posting one that you don't even know what you're posting, yeah, miskeen. So firstly, what we're saying is it contradicts these corroborated sahih riwayat. That's one thing. So you can actually make a strong case this is shadh. That's the first thing. Second thing is that many scholars, I can bring you scan of know many mutaakhirin and mutawwalin saying that the Sahaba didn't kill Uthman. That's the second point, yeah? The third point is what? What do you call it? The point that I told you, the biased testimony. He ends up killing the guy afterwards. And then you kept quiet on the original hadith you posted with the Shia in the Senate. Ajib. You kept quiet. You realized?
I didn't keep quiet. 1 second. You're lying. I didn't keep quiet. I told you. You posted a scan saying he's Saduq. Here, scroll up. When you posted him, I brought his hadith DB source. Yeah, في تشيع. He's still fiqh. It doesn't matter. Marwan ibn al-Hakam is a Nasibi according to your scholars, and he's still accepted as a narrator. What did you prove?
What's the qaida? Ibn Hibban said the same thing. Ibn Taymiyyah, of course, he's a Nasibi, throw him out. But Ibn Hibban, Ijma' al-Dhahabi, many others
keep ignoring the same point. Wallahi al-Azim, I have repeated this 6 times.
Do I take Ijma' or do I take...
Dude, take Ijma'. All the scholars said the hadith of him killing Marwan is sahih. Show me one scholar that said it's not acceptable.
I brought that. I accept that. 100% accept that.
You accept that he killed Uthman.
That he killed Uthman or that he killed...
that he killed Uthman.
No, of course not. No.
Why? It's sahih. I showed you multiple sources for it. It's literally in the book you quoted. You quoted Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba. I brought you one from Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba.
Yeah, ilahi. And I've brought you the hadith from Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba that's corroborated to Sunan Abi Ya'la. Now what?
Wait, where does it... What do you mean? What? Okay, so let's break this down. Shadh, 1 second. A shadh... 1 second. Shadh, hang on a second. Shadh says, or not Shadh says, Shadh, if we go back to your scholars, Shadh report means a sahih report that contradicts or a report that contradicts a sahih report. Right?
Yeah.
Where's the contradiction? That Talha a'ana ala Uthman.
Is Talha Egyptian, yes or no? Is Talha Egyptian, yes or no?
No, he's not. What does that prove?
Okay, and I brought you originally the first scan I posted the Egyptians killed Uthman, not Talha. Talha's not Egyptian, Sayf.
Akhwani, if we can wrap up in
we'll wrap up. So let me just read the report
again. You know Talha's not Egyptian. Stop coping, Sayf.
I'm not coping. Here, I'm not coping. I'll just read the same thing again. You just keep making up cope. Yeah, I know, and I'll read it again. روى جماعة عنه ولفظ عبد حميد بن صالح هذا أعان على عثمان. He helped against Uthman.
Ya ilahi.
Ya
So now
ilahi, wallah al-azim,
now hold on.
these
Yeah, no,
copes,
yeah,
I've
Ali. Ya
never seen
ilahi.
someone, I have never
Tawheed.
seen someone try to
Tawheed,
cope for a
mashallah.
sahih report by just throwing random scans together. But that's enough. Let's
No,
just go into the
somehow
Q&A,
contradicts the
inshallah.
Sahih and the
No, it
corroborated
doesn't.
ahadith.
No, it
Akhwani,
doesn't.
Akhwani,
No, it doesn't.
Is Egyptian, you said.
Bro.
Inshallah, let's go into the Q&A. Barakallah fikum.
You must be insane to take the testimony of a man. He ends up killing him.